So today we are going to look at Amadeus, and today's topic is flight information from flight availability, which I believe we did the flight availability initially. So let us look at operational flight information. So under that we are told operational flight information includes meal service, flight times, layover times, in-flight entertainment, specific terminals used by the flight etc. So the amount of information displayed depends on how much the airline has provided. So let us look at the next. So you can see we have that table. So shown here is an entry to obtain planned operational information for a flight in an availability or schedule display. So the entry begins with the transaction code Delta Oscar, which stands for display operational, then availability or schedule line number. So this example will display the most current operational information for a flight on line 6 of a schedule or availability display. So if you look at this, you can see this. We have Delta Oscar, and then we have 6. So, and then we are told that in availability displays, you can also right-click a flight number to display planned operational information. We shall be looking at that. So let us go to the next. So here we are told display mutual availability between Hong Kong, China, and Melbourne, Australia on 3rd November at 1300 hours. I hope you still remember that is Alpha November. Then we have the date, which is 3rd of November. And then we have what that is from what? That is from Hong Kong. Then to Melbourne. Then we are told at 1300 hours. So let us see what it gives us. So it will not pick because we haven't signed in, yeah? Because we need to sign in first. And the signing in is, let us sign in first. So we have Juliet, India. Then we have an asterisk. We have 1, 2, 3. From then Alpha Bravo / that. There we are. We have signed in now. So we can now avail availability. That's on 3rd of November. 3rd of November. That is from Hong Kong. That's Hong Kong to Melbourne. And then they are specific. They have given us 1300 hours. So if you enter, there we are. So you can see this is the availability. These are the seats. So you are told flight Charlie X-ray 105 inches Cathay Pacific. Like if you don't know the specific flight, you just right click here. Sorry, you right click. So here it gives you the operating name Cathay Pacific Airways. IATA code is Charlie X-ray. So there we are. Then let us proceed. So I told her, makes one stop en route. So the planned operational information will show flight details, including where the flight stops. Display the operational information now. So make a DON referencing the line number 2. So let us put that. That's Delta Oscar. Then number 2. Then when you enter, there it gives you. So you're told, good, here is the flight information. So the header line is highlighted. You can see it is highlighted. So this display shows planned flight information for flight Cathay 105. You can see a flight, planned flight info. So we have been given this info. So at the end of the line shows the number of days before departure and the flight day of the week, which is on Tuesday. You can see here we have Tuesday. and then the 3rd of November. So these are what the information you can see here. All these are the information. So let us look at the explanation. So here are the column header for the first part of the display, which contains information about the two operations of this flight. So the header are airports, we have arrival and day, departure time and day, booking class, main information, equipment used, ground time, elapsed time, and total flight. Yeah? So that's basically what the columns will contain. You can see there. We have this, we have arrival, we have the day, we have departure, we have the class, we have the meal, then we have equipment, like this, the type of aircraft, like a 330, that is an Airbus. So let us look at the explanation. So the airport column shows the relevant airport for each portion of this flight. Like here we have the Hong Kong to Adelaide, then Adelaide to Melbourne. So the stop, at the stop this flight makes en route is in Adelaide, and then we have